it's tough to do. It's a very fine line to walk and be the straight guy. So that's all. All fun and games. Thank you.
Well, David, I told you voice on every drum that has 13 years of being voice.
Oh, thank you.
Hello. First of all, I want to say here now, thank you for writing White and Nerdy. That is my theme song. If either of you were asked to work on the live-action movies, would you accept the offer?
Think about it. Hi guys, great to meet here. My first question is for David. In Human Error, did you do anything different with your human Optimus Prime voice than you usually do with the robot Optimus Prime voice?
They basically just gave me directions. Said, okay, you're human now, and so they have me pull back a bit. I think if that makes any sense. They just once you kind of get that idea in your head, you kind of make an adjustment, but it's very small. But yeah, Derek Black gave me a rendering, a drawing of the character. I thought it was kind of cool.
Do you think it looks like you? Some people say that the human Optimus looks like
I looked at it and went,
And a question for Al. Is there any character that David does that you would like to imitate?
Oh, yes. I do a pretty good Optimus Prime. Hi, I'm Optimus Prime!
Thank you very much, Al.
How you guys doing today? Real quick, two quick questions so we'll read out. How was your initial reaction to the actual Transformers movie and seeing your song on there while a bunch of robots were breakdancing to it?
Well, when I wrote this song, I always thought someday it would be great in a movie with a bunch of robots dancing to it. That was sort of like the theme behind the music, and I'm glad that was finally realized.
You have an arsenal of voices. How many voices do you have, literally, for all your characters?
1,873. It's sort of whatever's in my head. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I don't know. There's no publicist at one time who said, "Oh, the man of the thousand." Don't tell people I'm the man of the thousand. I don't know. I maybe have variations of things, but it's sort of you see a picture of something, you come up with a voice, and if he's older or younger, you just kind of play. And there's announcers too was. Movie is that,
John West, Walter Mitchell, coming up, downtown Hollywood, California, I've been finding John, drop the ball,
and it sort of plays, then there's the announcer of the 50s who's, you can sort of play the voice like this, it's all doing fine, and everybody smokes cigarettes now. And then it changes, so there's variations of announcers, and there's about 8 different announcers and styles they use, so it's, anybody who's interested in the voice stuff, it's listening and trying to emulate, and if you hear something, you have to make an adjustment. You have to know if it sucks and then fix it. It's just, I don't know. I'm wired weird. I really don't know. You come up with it and you hope it stays. That's all.
Thank you very much, and just to let you know, I know I mentioned it earlier, but you got the support of the fans for Transformers and Animated. We'll do whatever we can to get that puppy back out.
After season 3, it seems that Wreck-Gar might tie himself to the Detroit garbage control and not even care if he's getting paid or not. He just uses whatever he does.
I didn't quite hear that. I'm sorry.
Do you think that Wreck-Gar might hire himself to the Detroit garbage control or something?
I have to peel back the layers of my character to really give a knowledgeable answer to that. But from my very pit, I would have to say yes.
And, Kaye,
Yeah.
in the Beast Wars, when you were Botcon, what was the rubber ducky?
Oh, yeah, the rubber ducky thing, he was taking a bath, wasn't he? Was that the scene?
Yeah.
And there was the animated put a rubber duck in that thing. And somebody, who bothered him? Was it, Waspinator or Bumble, or,
I think it was one. And, David Kaye again, how did you like the idea of having sexual crime being maybe your nemesis, I guess, from your academy days as Optimus Prime?
I loved it. Townie Coleman, the Tick, remember the Tick? Townie was a hero of mine too. Voice of NBC, and I just worked with Townie great, and we had a great time. And that's I give the credit to the writers, they made that all happen, and we just were playing back and forth.
Right. And seeing that animated is ever so sadly done, do you wish that there are some things that you think, I would have loved to have done this in animated?
Well, certainly, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And Weird Al.
We got a lot.
This is the last one.
Okay.
Weird Al, how did you come up with the idea of Wreck-Gar pretty much doing and repeating everything anybody says?
This is a fascinating story. I read the script. Pretty much word for word.
Fascinating.
That was my idea, though, because a lot of people just go off the script and just change the plot, change everything. I said, no, I am going to read the script.
I'm going to get that. Goodbye. Thank you.
Man, people are laughing a lot at this panel. Okay, mine is probably going to be the most insane question of this panel. Uh-oh. And yeah, if I get arrested because people die laughing, will you post my bail? Okay, I was asked if you would do Optimus Prime advertising some kind of Cybertronian equivalent of Anzite. Whoa. People love that.
Yeah. This is Bob. This is Bob. Bob's got a problem. Bob can't transform and roll out. Yeah, that's it. I say no more.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
Hi, Ash.
What was your most memorable moment from your guys' life where you really realized that you loved what you were doing?
To me?
To both of you?
Simultaneously?
What I think they probably does, was, probably the time, right? That was to me personally interesting, but absolutely. Well, one of the highlights was walking in and seeing him in the room. That was up there. That was cool. And I don't know. Being on Transformers Animated, actually being a voice on The Simpsons was pretty cool there, because I think that was one of the, I realized I was going to live forever, because that thing's going to be in syndication for the next 1,000 years.
Could I run up there and get a better picture of you guys?
Okay.
Yeah, you can do, but when the next question started.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Hi, my name is Kyle, and I'm okay. Sorry, wrong meeting. What I wanted to ask, a lot of people ask you about your work. I'm just curious as to not be too intrusive to say, what do you guys like to do when you're not working?